Rites of Heirdron, Book 1, Science Fantasy Romance by Newland Moon, narrated by Victor Bevine. Prelude, Agonized Reality. Zrahnz dove forward and then rolled to the side. His head came up in a flash and lowered again. Clutching the ionic taser, he initiated a backward roll and took position behind a rock formation. He had lost track of his partner. After taking a deep breath, he eased around the side of the boulder, noticing movement to his left. Instinctively, he dropped into a defensive crouch, sending 4 ionic blasts toward the enemies. He did not wait to check the accuracy of his shots, running to his right and diving behind their damaged shuttle. His breathing was labored as he tried to steady himself. He noticed more enemies still advancing as he changed position. When he checked the energy level of his ionic taser, he had enough power left for only 4 blasts. He searched for his partner again, tapping the comm tag nestled in his ear. Nothing. How did they become separated? He had trained for this, and now he might have gotten his partner either captured or killed. He ground his teeth at that thought. After taking another deep breath, he counted. Zrahnz eased around and noticed the position of 3 enemies. He offered a prayer, wiping the forming sweat off his hands onto his uniform. When his count reached 10, he leveled his ionic taser and leapt from his position, shooting. One and then another enemy dematerialized as his well-aimed shots hit them squarely. His movement never ceased as he concealed himself again. Zrahnz checked his surroundings and then rested a hand on the 3 chazarans on his belt. Those he would use only if he had to. The handheld grenades were more effective if an enemy was within 20 meters. It was his hope that his partner was alive and that together they could end this. When he leveled his weapon again, the tremble in his hands was worse than before. He blinked, trying to clear the haze from his mind. Focus, he thought, willing his mind to follow his commands. Please, focus. His surroundings became a blur as a pain erupted in his abdomen. He clenched his eyes shut, doubling over with the excruciating waves of heat. It felt as if tiny molten blades jabbed at his insides. No, please, no. He heard the blasts echo in his mind and the screeches that accompanied them. He could do nothing. There was only the pain, the confusion, the helplessness. He screamed, despite his best efforts to remain quiet. He could taste the blood in his mouth from biting through his lip. Another scream escaped him, louder than the last, and then nothing but white. Zrahnz gasped, springing up and reaching for his weapon. His surroundings were still a blur as he tried to scramble to his feet. "Easy, my prince, easy," Heirdron said, attempting to lower him again to the ground. Zrahnz grasped his arm with one hand and delivered a side chop with the other. When Heirdron ducked the chop, he rolled to the side and leapt to his feet, grabbing a chazaran from his belt as he did so. Heirdron's eyes widened. "Training exercise complete. Terminate," he shouted, diving toward the prince. Everything in the dream room faded as Zrahnz thrashed, trying to break free from his tight hold. The chazaran he had been clutching disappeared with the rest of the items in the training program. "My prince, please. The exercise is over. The pain is over. You're here with me. It's only us, Zrahnz. Can you hear me? Follow my sound and come back to me. Please come back to me." Heirdron bit back his emotion, cradling the prince in his arms. His episodes were coming more often, and the level of pain was increasing. "Zrahnz," he said again, "I'm here with you. I'm here." His motion calmed when he heard Heirdron's soothing voice repeat his name. Zrahnz blinked his eyes open, trying to clear the fog from his mind. Heirdron kept one arm wrapped tightly around him, and with the other pulled a subdermal injector from his belt. He placed it against Zrahnz's chest, emptying the remaining medicine into his bloodstream. Zrahnz's body tensed with the injection, and then went limp as the medicine eased the pain and lifted some of the haze filling his mind. Heirdron, The pain and suffering etched the word. Hadron, help me. Please, help me. I'm here with you, my prince. We'll find a way, I promise you. We'll find a way. I'll never leave you. I'm here.